Am I on? All right. Hey guys, how are you? Thank you to everyone for being here for the final press conference of yet another stacked Golden Boy card, topped off with what I believe is going to be an incredible competitive World Championship fight. The main event speaks for itself. We are extremely excited to have Gilberto Ramirez, Zurdo, once again stepping inside the ring, fighting for another world title in a different weight class, trying to make history. He was the very first Mexican national champion at 168 pounds. So he captured that world title, made history, and now he's back trying to make history again. But the world champion is nothing to look past. I think Arsen is a fighter who is capable of doing huge things in boxing. He has a great trainer behind him. He has a great team. He's been world champion, I believe, since 2018, and now he has his opportunity to fight here in the U.S., which is obviously everybody's dream as a fighter. If you're from overseas or from Mexico, you dream of fighting here in the U.S. So I'm pretty sure this fight here will be very, very competitive, just because these fighters are very hungry, are motivated to fight for that world title. Before I introduce all the fighters, I want to first announce a very special partnership. Golden Boy and Hollywood Park Venue share a vision of bringing the highest quality of events to Southern California. We were the first to host an inaugural combat sports event at YouTube Theater in January 2023, and we couldn't be more pleased to make history again by being the first to solidify a partnership deal with a deal of this magnitude with the Hollywood Park. I would like to welcome to the podium Adolfo Romero of YouTube Theater to discuss this new multi-year, multi-event partnership. Adolfo.
We can have you down here. We have a special presentation on behalf of YouTube Theater and Mr. Kroenke, who's bringing the vision of bringing boxing back to Inglewood. We would like to present you with a special gift. And welcome to YouTube Theater, where it's a global sports and entertainment destination. And today, we're very proud to partner and have a championship partner in our corner in Golden Boy Boxing. And from day one, we wanted to bring the vision of bringing both a local and a global aspect of this global sports and entertainment destination. And today, it's a global announcement for us. It's also a local announcement for us. We get to bring championship fights on a multi-year agreement that we're inking with Golden Boy Promotions. So very excited about that. And we're also very excited to announce that we're going to be working very closely with Oscar, with his team, everyone at Golden Boy Promotions, to make sure that boxing stays relevant year-round. And we're going to be using all of the assets of Hollywood Park, YouTube Theater, where we're at here today, the SoFi Stadium, to make sure that boxing stays relevant. We're going to use all of our other events to promote all of the boxing events. And this is the first of many fights coming here to the new home of boxing, YouTube Theater at Hollywood Park. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. As I'm seeing this arena, I can't wait for Saturday night. It's going to be a packed house, great fights, but just the fact that boxing is a fragmented sport, right? Just today, I believe we have like 4 or 5 press conferences around the country, in Vegas, in Arizona, I believe. There's fights Saturday night in different networks, different promoters, and it's a great sign. It's a great sign for boxing, but more importantly, just giving the opportunity to these young fighters is pretty cool. When I started Golden Boy Promotions, the the idea was to obviously build world champions and give these young fighters, the platform to showcase their talents. And after so many years, we are here. We were able to, solidify an amazing deal with Hollywood Park, and thank you very much for that. Where we can showcase young local talents and literally make their dreams come true. I mean, it's as cliche as it sounds. It literally is making their dreams come true to become world champion and to motivate the next generation and the youth. So yeah, I'm really, really proud to be here today with you guys. And before we introduce the fighters again, I would like to introduce a person who has motivated me outside the ring as a promoter to keep working hard, to keep focused, to keep just to keep climbing the ladder. It's a never-ending fight, whether you're fighting inside the ring or outside the ring. So I want to introduce now to the podium. He is a legend in the sport, and that's my partner, Bernard Hawkins. Bernard.
It's going to be quick. Thanks, Oscar. Well, back to back, and the Cruiserweight main event is going to be, to me, something to talk about when it's over with. And Oscar and I always tell the fighters that we do our job outside the ring, and it's your job to do what y'all need to do inside the ring. And like that's what it is. But one thing for sure, the best fights are happening, as he said earlier, everywhere. And that's a good thing. And let's continue to keep that going. Let's continue to keep that going because we're going to do our part. To my left, this is your moment. This is your moment. And take advantage of it. Everybody on this stage should try their best to outdo every other bout that's on Saturday's card. And I'm telling you, when you think like that, then you will see the press the next day. So whether you're the main event, co-main event, or you're the opening act, you go out there like you're the main event, even though you're a four-rounder. And I'm telling you, mentally and everything else to come after that, if you really mean that and you want to prove that, then trust me, you will be talking the same language when that time comes that me and my partner, Oscar De La Hoya, is talking. So let's be in competition with yourself, but let's try to steal the show. Have a good show. Enjoy it, everybody.
Thank you, Bernard. So now to the fighters, one of our most unique Golden Boy prospects, Johnny Cañas is 3-0 with 2 knockouts. He will be fighting in a 4-rounder lightweight division against Romel Sanip. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that correctly. He will be part of the preliminary fights. Let's welcome to the podium Johnny Cañas. Johnny.
Hello, everybody. I just want to thank you guys all for being here today. It's a very special moment for me. I grew up watching Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins, and for me to be on the same stage with them is amazing. 3 years ago today, I was 18 years old in the union's carpenters. I was doing construction during COVID, and Eric Gomez, Oscar De La Hoya saw potential in me. They gave me a chance to chase my dreams. And I just want to say to all the kids watching me, all the young prospects, anything is possible. And you just got to keep working hard. And I just want to thank my team and everyone that supports me and the Golden Boy staff, most importantly, for making all this possible, all their hard work.
titles in the amateurs. He won the Pan American gold medal. He's a special talent. And when I saw him fight a couple of weeks ago, obviously he didn't disappoint. He came out, guns blazing. He just came out. He's a technician, but he's a very aggressive technician, and people were very impressed on his power and his speed. So we at Golden Boy have big hopes for him, big dreams for him. But like Bernard Hopkins said, look, it's up to the fighters to go out there and make a statement. But that's exactly what he did. And I told him after the fight, I'm going to keep you active. You want to fight again in a couple of weeks? He was like, yes, of course. I live in the gym. So it's fighters like that. It's fighters like that who make the sacrifice. This is a lot of hard work, for a fighter. It's your life, your livelihood. And it's not an easy job. But, when you have that passion, like this next young man that I'm going to introduce, it makes your job that much easier. So, he's 1-0, one knockout, Joel Iriarte. Joel.
How's it going, guys? I'm real excited to be fighting again. 2 weeks ago, I had my professional debut in the boxing capital of the world, Las Vegas, and it was a dream. It was a great experience. Got the guy out of there in the second round. So what better way to celebrate than, coming back 2 weeks later. I'm excited to be fighting a little bit closer to home. From Bakersfield, California. We've been working hard. We train every single day. It's a sacrifice, like Oscar was saying, and boxing is a lifestyle. I feel like we're always in the gym. We're always training. We don't need 6 weeks. We don't need 5 weeks. We don't even need 2 weeks. We can fight next week. So I'm in the gym constantly, and we want to be active. We have that old school mindset that we're trying to bring back, that activity in boxing. So we're looking to stay active. We're looking to grow, each bout getting better and better. And I'm excited for it. I'm excited to just showcase my talent and just unfold all the talent that I've been working on these, past 15 years of my life. So I'm excited, and I want to thank everyone that, came out and everyone that's tuning into my boxing journey, all my team, Golden Boy, Eric Gomez, Bernard, Oscar, Robert, my management team, my father that's, obviously been with me since the beginning. So tune in Saturday night. We're going to get another knockout. See you guys then.
Thank you very much, Joel. Appreciate you very much. This next young man, and before I introduce him, I do want to emphasize on there are 4 events this weekend. So to all the press that's here, thank you guys for being here. We really appreciate you. I mean, we consider you guys family, and from being out there in my house in Las Vegas and having a couple drinks and, now reporting on boxing. So we really appreciate you very much. So thank you for being here. Yeah, there's big time boxing this weekend. And I mean, me as a fan, I'm super excited. And it doesn't matter if it's from another promoter or, or other fighters that are not with Golden Boy. It's all boxing. We're in the fight game. So we must support each other. This next young man, Santiago Dominguez, impressed us all last November in 2023. Yeah, with a second round knockout. We expect him to show off his KO power yet again this weekend in a 10-round welterweight fight against Jose Sanchez. And Jose Sanchez has a record of 14-3 with 4 knockouts. So I would like to introduce to you this next young man with a record of 26-0 and 20 knockouts, Santiago Dominguez. Santiago.
Buenas tardes. Primero que nada quiero dar gracias a Dios por esta oportunidad, a Golden Boy Promotion, al señor Oscar de la Hoya, a Eric Gómez, amigo Berna. Y pues nada, venimos bien preparados y espero una gran pelea. Puro México.
Do we have somebody to? I'll do it myself. Yeah, he basically said, yeah, he's happy to be here. Thank you, Oscar, Golden Boy, Bernard. Yeah, he's ready to put on a great show. So, he's with the best promoter in the world. Oh, did you say that? Yeah, and Viva Mexico. Right there, you go. All right. This next young man, I mean, he's right there, like Bernard Hopkins said. He's right there, knocking on everybody's door. Great record, 23-2 with 16 knockouts, and he's from Rialto, which is close by. He's been in there with fighters that are top 10, top 15, top 5. He really has an exciting style, has a great fan base. This next young man will one day become world champion. I mean, he's a hard worker. He loves what he does, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you. They call him El Niño Sandoval, Ricardo El Niño Sandoval, with a record of 23-2, 16 knockouts.
Good afternoon. I want to thank everybody for coming out today. I'm very excited to be fighting at the YouTube theater, officially as the Golden Boy fighter. I want to thank Oscar de la Hoya, Bernard Hopkins, Eric Gomez, and Roswell, for putting me on this amazing show. And I also want to thank Abraham, my coach Monchis, and all my sponsors, for always supporting me and for getting me ready for this fight. It's been a very long camp, and I'm just anxious and ready to get back in the ring, and put on a show for everyone. I wanna, my fight with Queretaro is gonna be an amazing fight. It's gonna be straight out war, full of punches, so you guys for sure don't want to miss this one. También le quiero mandar un saludo a toda la gente en Sinaloa de Leiva, que siempre me han apoyado. Tuvimos un campamento muy bueno y fuerte y estamos 100% listos para dar un espectáculo. Y sin ninguna duda vamos por la victoria. Gracias. Thank you.
Thank you, Ricardo. Appreciate you very much. And now for our co-main event. I mean, this next young man, yeah, we really love like family. He's a special talent, hard worker, great head on his shoulder. He doesn't give up, he doesn't give up. And, that's exactly what it takes to become a world champion, to get to the top. He does have a record of 23-2 and 15 knockouts. He was actually the main event for the inaugural boxing show we had here in 2023. He's obviously ready and hungry for redemption. And he's ready to prove to the world that he's back and there's nothing lost. Like I said, he's a hard worker, and he's starting off right where he left off. That's basically it. You have one blemish in your career, and it doesn't mean it's the end. No, it's probably the beginning. It makes you work harder. It makes you, train smarter when you have these types of setbacks. But I believe this next young man, who is in no easy fight. He's fighting Frederick Lawson, who has a record of 30-4 with 22 knockouts, I believe from Ghana. And Frederick Lawson is a tough opponent. So it shows you the character of this next young man that I'll be introducing. He's on the fast track to fight for a world title very soon. But he has to get past this tough test on Saturday night, live on DAZN. Without any further ado, 23-2, 15 knockouts, Alexis Rocha. Alexis.
What's up, everyone? First off, I want to thank God. Without Him, none of this would be possible. I want to thank my team back there, Hector Lopez, Abraham Perez, Cesar Campos. I want to thank Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins, and the whole Golden Boy staff. I appreciate everything you guys do for me. I want to thank YouTube. Thank you guys so much for having me back. I know I headlined last year. I'm very excited, ready to put on a show. This Saturday, I have the opportunity to rewrite my story, to redefine my legacy, and to reclaim my rightful path in this division. This upcoming fight is about resilience. It's about proving to myself that I'm stronger than any other defeat, that I'm tougher than any adversity, and I'm more determined to win. I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into this sport, and I can assure you this Saturday, I'm coming for blood.
Thank you very much, Alexis. And now for the main event. It's a championship main event for the WBA Cruiserweight World title between Arsen Goulamirian, who has a record of 27-0 and 19 KOs. And he hails from Yerevan, Armenia. Yerevan, Armenia. I don't want to get it wrong. Yerevan, Armenia. He's facing former world champion Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez, who has a record of 45-1 and 30 knockouts. So, I mean, combined, it's incredible. What, 60, 72 and 130? It's just incredible. I mean, the combination of knockouts these guys have and the wins. It's going to be one of those fights. I can assure you, it's going to be one of those fights where you will probably remember where you were at when you were watching it. You know, it's like over the years you remember certain events that took place. Well, I think this is going to be one of those fights. I've watched numerous hours and hours of fights, Zurdo's fights. I've watched numerous fights of Arsen's, and just styles make fights. That's basically it. You know, styles make fights, and these two fighters know what's at stake, obviously. For one, in Zurdo Ramirez, it's history in the making. Like I said, he was the first Mexican-born world champion at 168 pounds. He was the first. And now he's looking to make history once again in the Cruiserweight division. So he's always going after history. Zurdo's always striving to be the very best and take on the biggest challenges. And this, obviously, Saturday night is going to prove once again that he's the real deal. He loves facing tough competition. He loves facing fighters who are going to come at him and really fight him. Studying Arsen's style, he has a very fan-friendly style. Like I said, he has a great trainer behind him. So I would like to introduce to you first the former super middleweight world champion, and now trying to make history for the second time this Saturday night, live on DAZN. That is, with a record of 45-1, 30 knockouts, Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez. Zurdo.
Hello, everyone. I just want to say, first of all, thank you. Thank God for giving me the big opportunity. And thank you, Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard, the champion too. I mean, everyone, thank you to be here. And it's exciting. It's my dream come true this Saturday night. And I just want to say, we're ready. We are ready. Everyone is ready for put a great show. It would be a great card. Even the undercard, it would be amazing. And thank you. It's just exciting. Just come watch Saturday night. It will be an amazing show. Muchas gracias a todos. Gracias por venir. Solo quiero decir que va a ser una excelente noche para todos. Una excelente noche para los fanáticos del boxeo, una gran cartelera, sobre todo, pues las carteleras de abajo también son carteleras geniales. Nos vemos aquí el sábado y que gane el mejor. Ánimo.
The world champion, Arsen Goulamirian, has held the WBO title since 2018. I mean, that's no easy feat there. It's just to become a world champion, become a top 10 fighter. It takes a lot of training, a lot of time, a lot of discipline, you know, that dedication. And the fact that he's been world champion for that long, I mean, it shows you obviously who he is as a person. It shows his character. He's a tough warrior, a tough champion. He has a great team, a great corner. It really is my pleasure to be showcasing this fight on DAZN globally, here from the YouTube theater. And you know, one thing that I do want to get across is our commitment to LA boxing has been going on now for 20 plus odd years, and we want to make the YouTube theater the home of boxing here in Southern California. So on Saturday, whoever is here on Saturday who's showing up live, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I mean, we're gonna have a packed house, and when you have great talent like these guys up here, it's a can't miss event. And if you can't be here live, then you know, check it out live on DAZN globally. It is my pleasure to introduce to you, with a record of 27-0 and 19 knockouts. They call him El Feroz for a reason. We knew another Feroz. I knew him very personally, actually. Fernando Vargas, who was just ferocious, obviously, inside the ring. So there's a reason why he has that nickname. He does fight like a ferocious fighter out there. So with a record of 27-0, 19 knockouts, the world champion, Arsen Goulamirian. Arsen.
Hi, everybody. I'm very happy to be there. I'm very excited for this fight. Why? Because it's my dream to be in America first and fight in America. I come first time, I tell last time in 2016 with my coach Abel Sanchez, and he told me, Arsen, give me 1 year, you become world champion. 2016 I come European champion, and 2018 I come world champion. And I prove many years my position, I'm champion, and all time I talk with my coach. I hope one day I fight in America, I hope one day I fight in America, and this Saturday's day is great day and big competitive days for the bots, because I'm champion. He want my belts, and I must prove the fans, America and everywhere, I'm the champion. This division, and we do the fight. I want to say thanks for Golden Boy, thanks Bernard, thanks Oscar for this opportunity for me. Thanks YouTube Theater for this great opportunity too, and good show for Saturday night. Thanks.
All right, thank you very much for everyone coming out. We will now pose the fighters for pictures. Thank you. Appreciate it. Don't miss it, live on DAZN, globally, live on DAZN.
So Oscar killed the house mic. So Oscar De La Hoya reminding you, Saturday fights are here at the YouTube Theater. Get going. I think the doors open at 2 o'clock. First fight at 2:30. Then DAZN broadcast will get going at 5 o'clock. Make sure you can tune in to DAZN where you'll be able to see those fights. So don't go anywhere. We're still got fighters making their way after the pictures. I'm going to interview the fighters here as we get ready for Saturday's show with the WBA Cruiserweight belt on the line. You'll have Alexis Rocha, the Feroz from Armenia coming over, Ricardo the Niño Sandoval, Joel Iriarte, a bunch of other fighters. There's going to be actually 10 fights total, so you'll be able to get a full Saturday of boxing. And you know this here in Southern California, you keep getting hit by the rain, so there's nothing for you to do Saturday or Sunday. There's rain coming your way, so if you got kids' soccer games, they're canceled. Dodger games, they're going to get canceled. So get your tickets for boxing on Saturday here at YouTube Theater at Hollywood Park. All right, so you'll be able to see those fights on Saturday. Let me look at the bout sheet for it. It's all getting filled up. Also, you'll have Kareem Hackett from Toronto, Canada, taking on Rowdy Montgomery. That's going to be the fight right before the DAZN. And then also Johnny Cañas, Denny Davitian from the Ukraine, and Ronaldo Mancia making his pro debut on Saturday. The light heavyweights, welterweights, lightweights, the light heavyweights. So the big boys will be fighting on Saturday. And Joel Iriarte opens it up on DAZN. Santiago Dominguez takes on Jose Sanchez. Ricardo Sandoval, Carlos Buitrago, the veteran who comes in from Nicaragua. Then Alexis Rocha takes on Frederick Lawson from Accra, Ghana. The main event, Arsen Goulamirian takes on Zurdo, Ramirez. And that'll be the WBA Cruiserweight title will be on the line. Golden Boy is also busy all of April. Next week, next Thursday, will be Golden Boy Fight Night in Indio, California. So Indio, California, next Thursday. You'll see Tito Sanchez out there. You'll see Gucci Manny Flores. Good card for Golden Boy next Thursday in Indio, California. And then April 20th, of course, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia going at it. April 27th is going to be Jose Ramirez in Fresno, California. And then, of course, Cinco de Mayo weekend, Jaime Munguia takes on Canelo Alvarez. All of them except for the Munguia card will be on DAZN. Mentioned next week, Tito Sanchez takes on Eric Ruiz as Golden Boy Fight Night live on DAZN. That's from Fantasy Springs Resort Casino in Indio, California. And April 27th, Jose Ramirez, Rances Barthélemy, Virgil Ortiz, Thomas Delorme will be going on April 27th. Joined now by my man, Alexis Rocha. Lex, I've known you since you made your pro debut. Got a little emotional up there. This fight's very personal.
Yeah, you've known me so long, you're still butchering my last name. I heard you, bro.
Yeah, look. Let me tell you something, Alexis Rios. Alexis Rocha. But yeah, it's hearing the emotion in your voice because your last fight, you got stopped. You're not running away from it. You want to go and put on a show. It's the maturity factor that you're showing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the maturity. You know, without losses, there's no growth. And I think that's really helped me this last time around. And yeah, I'm ready to go out and put on a show like you said.
All right, so you're going into this camp. Johnny Cañas is singing a lot of praises for you. Cañas will be on the broadcast before your fight. What is it about that young man that you're looking out for?
Yeah, man, you got to look out for that young man. He's sharp, 6'1". Yeah, he's an all-around skilled boxer, and you know, it means a lot to me when he says that I'm a role model. You know, it means a lot because I've known him since he was 15. I've seen him develop and get signed, and now he's 3-0, fighting the same card again.
Alexis Rocha is going to be putting on a show. Frederick Lawson fought Virgil Ortiz recently. His fight got stopped short. So he's a man who is also looking for a better opportunity. This is going to be a heck of a fight.
Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a fight. He's going to bring his best, and I'm just ready, man. I'm ready to go out there.
I love what you said about how one fight doesn't define you. One defeat doesn't define you. How you're going to go and show a different version of you. That motivation, it's coming your way. What is driving you?
Just the whole pain, every emotion I felt in my last fight is just driven me into pushing forward and to keep pushing forward and to keep getting better.
Alexis Rocha, there's your social media. There's your camera right there. Promote yourself. Let people know where to find you.
Yeah, you guys can follow me at Alexis Rocha 777 on IG. Thank you, guys.
All right, now, that's good. That's a good promotion. But now, here's your ISO camera. You say whatever you want to everybody else in that division.
You know, took an L in my last fight. Like I said, that don't define me. I'm going to show Saturday night who I am, and I'm coming.
Good luck to you, man. I love the attitude. Alexis Rocha. You see him on Saturday. I better make sure I get his name right. If not, he's going to knock some people out, starting with me. He doesn't care if I'm a heavyweight. Speaking of guy moving up the way, this is a cruiserweight. Zurdo Ramirez is here. You'll see him on Saturday. Zurdo was a champion at 168 pounds, moved up to light heavyweight, now cruiserweight. How do you feel? How's the body feel?
Well, I feel great. I feel like it will be a great night for me and for all the Mexican people. I mean, it's exciting to be here, youth theater in Los Angeles. I mean, will be a lot of Mexican people here supporting me. It will be a lot of Latinos. I mean, it's exciting.
It's not an easy fight. This guy, he's fighting in the United States for the first time, but he's a champion for a reason. It's not easy, Zurdo.
I mean, boxing is not easy, never easy. And I mean, at this level, nothing is easy, and it will be an amazing fight. I mean, I'm ready. He's ready. We're gonna bring a really good show.
You were the first Mexican champion at 168. You have a chance to make history, the first ever Mexican cruiserweight champion.
Yes, sir. That's why I prepare so hard. I train really well for this fight, and I wanna put everything what I did in the gym this Saturday night.
All right, let's switch it up to Espanol. I've been practicing my Espanol. Zurdo's been practicing English. I've been practicing my Spanish. Puedes hacer historia el sábado si ganas un cinturón en el Cruiserweight. ¿Cómo te sientes por eso?
Así es, pues me siento listo, me siento contento, sobre todo, pues es una gran pelea, es por una razón es campeones invicta, entonces voy por ese título.
Fuiste campeón de 168, fuiste a 75 ahora en Cruiserweight. Hay gente que dice que no debe estar allí, a lo mejor no es categoría para él. ¿Qué dices a ellos?
Que me vean el sábado. El sábado va a ser una excelente noche, no solo para mí, sino para todos los fanáticos del boxeo.
¿Y por qué pelear con él?
¿Por qué? Porque me gustan los retos, soy hombre de retos, me gusta siempre ponerme un reto grande y salir adelante. Entonces, creo que venimos a hacer historia, todos en la vida venimos a dejar una huella, venimos a dejar algo en esta vida, ¿no? Entonces, yo voy persiguiendo eso.
Como dicen que te gustan los retos, pero también haces sacrificio, dejando tu casa, dejando la familia, a entrenar aquí en Los Ángeles con los amigos de Brick House, peleando aquí en YouTube Theater. Es difícil ser boxeador de tu nivel, ¿no?
Así es, pues si fuera fácil todo el mundo lo hiciera, pero pues me gusta, es un sacrificio que tengo que hacer para llegar a donde quiero, entonces estoy preparado y pues es difícil siempre no dejar la familia, los hijos, pero hay que perseguir sus sueños y llegar a donde se quiere también.
Hasta tu cámara, dame los mensajes a la gente de Sinaloa.
Muchas gracias a toda la gente por el apoyo, no se pierdan la pelea el sábado.
Zurdo Ramirez, good luck to you, my friend. Saeem, how's my Spanish? Good? Always good. I'm learning. Zurdo. You'll see him Saturday here at YouTube Theater at Hollywood Park. It's in Inglewood, California, right next to SoFi Stadium. So you've been to a football game here where you're either watching the Rams or the Chargers, or this past weekend they had Rolling Loud. It is a great setup. And inside this theater, you'll see right over my shoulder where the chairs are at. That's where the ring is going to go. It's a great setup. Every single seat is fantastic. And you'll be able to see El Feroz, Arsen, Goulamirian, who has his own promotion company. So you're a fighter and a businessman?
Yeah, now I started Saturday night, my promotion. I'm very happy. And I want the fans America see these fights because it's great fights. I'm come in America, my first fight there. I'm seriously very excited. I'm trained very hard. And this is my dream, you know, the proof fans, American fans, I'm champ Cruiserweight and go to for unification.
All right, this is your first time you're going to be fighting in the United States, but like Oscar was saying, watching your fights, if you can find them, going out there and see it, you're a fun fighter. This is all action. You're a big guy, Cruiserweight, but you don't go from anywhere. You stand in the middle, you trade with them. Is that the kind of fight we should see, all action on Saturday?
This is my styles, you know. This is my styles. Is everybody told me this is Mexican styles, but it's Pharaoh styles, Arsen styles, and I have big character, you know, in the ring, and I cannot give stop. I have not stopped. When I started first gong, that's it, or 212 maximum, or finish it, and that's it. You go home.
You get after it. You've been training with Abel Sanchez in Big Bear, California. So Abel, of course, trained Triple G. That's where we're getting the Mexican style, the attitude. Abel's been telling me about you for a couple of years now. He's like, this guy right here, when everything works out, you're going to love his style. And Abel doesn't give many compliments to a lot of fighters. So he said that you're just one of the guys that in the gym, he loves working with you. What have you learned from Abel?
I learned control my temperature in the ring, you know, because I want the war, but intelligent war is better. And when I come in Big Bear first time, I want just, you know, punch. But he give me, you know, correction in the ring, my style, my position, my everything, and he changed me. And I'm warrior in the ring, you know. I want war, but war intelligent. That's it.
Intelligent warfare on Saturday. Zurdo Ramirez and you guys look at each other, respect each other. He's a former champion. There's no animosity. This is just business. But I heard you say that you're going to stop him. Is that true?
I want this one because, you know, it is Golden Boy show, and you know what happened, you know, in the ring when you go to 12 rounds. I don't like when go to 12 rounds you think you beat or you don't beat.
Don't leave it to the judges.
Yeah, that's it. And you must prove and go make another fight, great fight.
We'll see him live Saturday, YouTube Theater, Al Hollywood Park. Arsen, you speak 5 languages. Yeah. English, French, Armenian, Russian, German, and you're speaking a little Espanol now?
Un poquito. My coach learned when I do sparring, he talk with me Spanish, you know.
But any good words or only bad words?
No, good words.
Oh, good words. Okay. No,
boxing, just boxing.
Okay, so hablas boxeo. Habla boxeo. Arsen Feroz, you'll see him on Saturday. Good luck to you, my friend. Gracias. Thank you. Merci. Yeah, he lives in France. He's going to give me some French cuisine. Maybe I'll go some escargot with him later on. So you have Zurdo Ramirez. Arsen is going to be a heck of a fight. It's the Cruiserweight Championship on the line Saturday from the YouTube Theater at Hollywood Park in Inglewood, California, live on DAZN. Early afternoon boxing gets going a little bit after 2 when the doors open. DAZN gets going at 5 o'clock. You have 5 fights coming your way. Do not miss Joel Iriarte, El Niño Sandoval. Also, you have Alexis Rocha, and of course, the main event. So for everybody behind the scenes, great job today. Luis, our producer, director extraordinaire, everybody, the crew. Tomorrow, the weigh-in will be streamed. Myself and Joe Martinez will bring it for you here. Make sure you go to the Golden Boy social media accounts for all the behind-the-scenes coverage. And as always, if you need tickets for Saturday, go to Ticketmaster.com. For Oscar De La Hoya, Eric Gomez, president of Golden Boy, and everybody behind the scenes, I'm Beto Duran. Thanks for watching. We'll see you Saturday.
Hey champ, I know why you're here. You're a born winner, the top dog. You have a proper punch on you. It only takes one, eh? But I know you're not all about throwing haymakers. You know your bobs from your weaves, and you know DAZN's got over 100 live events every year. Over 100, proper stat. All the action, the chaos, the comebacks, the non-stop knockout. Big fights every week, so get those gloves back on. Together, we're boxing royalty. DAZN, undisputed.
The smile is gone, seems like he's all business now. Now they'll wave it off immediately. Gilberto.
I'm coming for you.
Just a bunch of monsters in there.
I'm ready to be a champion at Cruiserweight for mass planting alone.
March 13th, I'm the best cruiserweight in the world.
Arsen in the corner, drops him. He's getting cows and getting dropped, and it's over. And first round KO. Paquito Arsen, good in his punches.
It all comes down to tonight. PFL is more than a fight.
It's going to be straight for you. It's going to be ugly.
Can Emma Hayes get her hands on the Champions League?
The Carolina Panthers select Bryce Young.
It's the potential for history to be made.
This is where the competition really comes to life.
You're undisputed at 135, and you could pretty much do anything after that. I don't think anyone would have begrudged you from taking a lesser fight. But you decide you want to take on arguably the best man at that time in Vasily Lomachenko. Why was it important to you to face Lomachenko?
Yeah, I mean, it was more like personal because when Loma had the belts, he didn't want to give me a shot. And, you know, a part of me was saying, you know, don't give him a shot. Do him the same way that you did me. But a part of the same way he did me. But a part of me was saying, give him a shot, beat him, and show the world that you're a true champion. And that's what I did.
You had to go dig deep to win that fight. Was that the most challenging in-ring experience that you've had?
Yeah, it was definitely a tough fight. It was my toughest fight up to date. But you know, it was a competitive fight. But you know, that's where people get confused at. They say competitive fights in boxing are robberies. They mistake them for robberies. When if it's a close fight, it's not a robbery. You know, which I definitely feel like I won the fight. I banked a lot of the early rounds, and he had, you know, 2 big rounds that, you know, made a lot of people think that, you know, he did a lot more than he did. But the last round is the round that I needed, and I took it.